Local lawmaker now demanding that the Erie County Sheriff step down after an appearance he made at a Trump rally over the weekend. Erie County Democratic Chairman Jeremy Zellner says that Sheriff Tim Howard's appearance at a pro-President Trump rally on Saturday was inappropriate. Zellner says that white supremacists were in the crowd that day.
Our community does not stand for these things. Our sheriff should not either.
Some people also criticizing the sheriff because he was wearing his uniform. Now, the sheriff has released a statement now explaining that he agreed to speak at the rally to raise awareness of the nation's broken immigration process. The sheriff says he does not support any group using violent or discriminatory rhetoric, but he says that they have rights to public assembly and freedom of expression, as do all Americans. Happening today, neighbors in Lewiston say that they're coming together to fight racism in that part of Niagara County. This comes after a man left some racially charged flyers in a number of neighbors' driveways last week. Scott Lacey describes himself as a racist. He came forward to tell police that he posted the flyers. The Lewiston Village Board will meet tonight at 6 o'clock to pass a motion to condemn what it is now calling white supremacy there. President Trump's pick for the Supreme Court, Judge Neil Gorsuch, is now facing his first round of votes in the Senate in Washington today, but Republicans still don't have the numbers they need to get him through. Now, there's one option that may be available. Here's ABC's Maggie Ruby.
With that, the fate of Judge Neil Gorsuch's seat on the Supreme Court is up for grabs. Republicans praise President Trump's pick for the Supreme Court as a traditionalist, someone who strictly follows the rule of the Constitution, and note that he already faced more than 20 hours of testimony before the committee.
Judge Gorsuch is eminently qualified. He's a mainstream judge who's earned the universal respect of his colleagues on the bench and in the bar.
But Democrats question his record, largely made up of right-of-center rulings, and many are still upset that Republicans didn't even give former President Obama's pick a chance, refusing to hold a hearing in the Senate for Merrick Garland.
There was simply no reason that the nomination of Judge Garland could not proceed, other than to deny the then President of the United States, President Barack Obama, the ability to fill the seat.
Now, many are threatening to counter with a filibuster, effectively blocking Gorsuch's nomination. But Republicans, they're armed with the weapon of their own, the nuclear option, changing Senate rules so that a simple majority of 51 votes could overcome a filibuster instead of the current 60-vote requirement. Judge Gorsuch has been able to pick up a couple votes from across the aisle, as Senator Joe Donnelly of Indiana said he'll support the nominee. He's the third Democrat to break ranks. But Senate Republicans still need 5 more Democrats to bring the nomination to a vote. Otherwise, going nuclear may be their only option. If Republicans choose to go nuclear, it could change the rules not just for this vote, but for every vote in the future, meaning the filibuster may become a thing of the past. Maggie Ruley, ABC News, Washington.
The Summit Academy here in Gettsville is doing its part today for World Autism Awareness Day. Students and staff and the teachers all are wearing blue. The Summit Center is a school for children with autism here in Western New York. The Geico Gecko is visiting some of the classrooms today, also dressed up in blue. There are more than 200,000 reported cases of autism every year. Over the weekend, buildings all over the world turned blue for Autism Awareness Day today. Also today, Habitat for Humanity is celebrating a major milestone here in the Queen City, breaking ground on its 300th home. This house is going to be constructed on Wendy Street, right near Bailey and Genesee in the Queen City. The Buffalo chapter of Habitat for Humanity was founded here back in 1985.
We're excited to be working on the east side and helping people on the east side, as well as bringing back this community, helping Harmac. I mean, it's a win-win, and we certainly enjoy that.
This ceremony today also marking Habitat Buffalo's 25-year partnership with Value Home Centers, the hardware store chain here in Western New York. Now, once house number 300 is all done, which is scheduled to be sometime later on this fall, it's going to be dedicated in honor of the local hardware company. Still to come here on 7 Eyewitness News at noon today, the Southeast bracing now for more severe weather after a slew of tornadoes swept across the region over the weekend. Plus,
I'm still thinking about them babies right now today. I'm not worried about myself. I'm just worried about them babies being okay.
A number of unconscious children are found at a Michigan hotel's indoor swimming pool after carbon monoxide poisoning.
It's one of the most consumed cheeses in the world, and today, it's our cheese of the month.
On the business beat, here's what's happening on Wall Street in New York today. The Dow Jones Industrial Average down by 99 points midday. The Nasdaq has fallen by 32.5, and the S&P 500 down by 13.5. Authorities now say that the last person in the hospital after a carbon monoxide leak at a Michigan hotel has now been released from the hospital. Police say that several children were found unconscious at a Quality Inn swimming pool on Saturday. A 13-year-old boy was pronounced dead after being overcome by fumes. The hotel employee who found the children is speaking out today.
They looked like they was dead laying there. Tried to soothe them and comfort them, but that was all I could do until I got sick myself.
Authorities say that a faulty pool heater caused the carbon monoxide issue there. Authorities also say that the hotel's pool room did not have carbon monoxide detectors inside. The Southeast expected to see some severe weather again today after tornadoes tore across that region over the weekend, killing at least 2 people. A mother and daughter in Louisiana were killed when a tornado destroyed their home. This storm system is expected to bring that same weather and some tornadoes into Alabama, parts of Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas later on today. Here at home, it's a mild but kind of overcast day out there. Let's check in with our meteorologist, Autumn Lewandowski, to see what's up with your 7 First Alert most accurate forecast on a Monday.
And we're looking at the running forecast for the day and through the next couple as well. So when can you go out and do some of that running, get the miles logged in? We are looking at Wednesday being the gold medal type of day. We're going to deal with sunshine, dry conditions, temperatures in the 50s. Now, rain isn't coming in until later on this evening, so we'll put silver on the day today. And Tuesday, well, that's going to be a bronze medal. You can get out if you really want to. I'd say maybe that would be the day that you kind of save yourself. Temperatures will be falling through the day Thursday and Friday. This is not going to be fun to run in. Rain, then even snow by Friday, April 7th. That's not going to feel too good. Temperatures this afternoon, this feels good. A southeasterly wind, 60 degrees right along the lakeshore. A little bit cooler for Bradford to Springville and right along the Lake Ontario shoreline. The easterly wind in Niagara and Orleans counties keeping things a little bit cooler this afternoon. As we look at 7 Super Doppler, we have that thicker cloud base passing across Buffalo right now, but from Dunkirk right up to about a Hamburg or so, you are going to get a little bit more of a break, and that's going to come up towards Buffalo as well. And then we're going to see these rain showers approach as we head into the evening. But as of right now, cloudy skies and dry conditions. Temperatures for the afternoon are going to be in the middle 60s. It's not going to look great, but it does feel good outside. Temperatures this evening will end up winding down a little bit. We're still going to be above average even through the overnight tonight, but we are going to replace it with rain showers and not just cloud cover. So hour by hour, again, we'll get a little bit of some breaks in there with some sunshine. That drive home will be a cloudy one. We'll finally bring in rain for the southern tier. I-86, this is where we'll get the corridor where there will be rain first off as we head into the evening. So between 7 and 9 o'clock, this is riding up, and then through southern Ontario a little further west dealing with it first. Between 9 and 11, we're going to get a good shot of some rainfall. The potential for a few rumbles of thunder will be in there as we go past the midnight hour as well. By Tuesday morning, it's a wet beginning. It's going to be a breezy to windy afternoon. We're going to deal with rain showers off and on through the day, and later on through that drive home, here's where you can get out and do a little bit more of that running. Now, later on into the evening, we're drying out, and that's going to lead us to a good Wednesday. But here's tomorrow. We start in the 50s, so close to 60. We drop through the day into the afternoon, windy conditions on and off with rain showers throughout the day as well. And then by Wednesday, we dry things out. Thursday, this is going to be the day where we bring in the rain showers, cold conditions by the time we get into Friday. We're going to try to get to that home opener on Thursday for the Bisons. It looks like that might just be a rain out, however. By Saturday, we get rid of those snow showers, we dry things out, and get back into the 50s by Sunday. You're watching 7 Eyewitness News at noon. We'll be right back.
all. So why don't you decide?